Hello and welcome. My name is Tonya Tara. I'm freedom at the crossroads.com. Oh my goodness. Well, today is one of my days where I get on a little bit of a rant and give you some tips as well about how you can eat your cake and have it too. So, what do I mean by that? Well, I'm talking about how to eat what you want without feeling pressured or restricted. So, what's the first rule of thumb here? Spices, 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 spices. Yes, spices are your friends. If you want to look out for that waistline, make sure your blood pressure and all that is in check and all of that. You really want to do something to boost your immune system, feel good, look better without all the craziness. Try incorporating spices into your foods. They have tremendous benefits. I'm sure we've all heard about turmeric, 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 turmeric. Well, turmeric is your friend. Turmeric is one of those spices that it hits you on all points and it's all good. It's anti-inflammatory, it's antimicrobial. It has all these health benefits that of course, I could go on and on and on about it, but that's belaboring the issue. The point of fact is incorporating that into your meals is easy peasy, and it takes a real punch and packs a real punch for your nutrition and your immune system. It really boosts those two things up, your immune system. It's wonderful as an anti-inflammatory, and it's been known for years, actually from centuries, actually. If you're anywhere from the Middle East or from Africa and any of those places where we typically have used turmeric and curry for years, we already know the benefits. It's just finally catching on here in the West about the benefits of spices like turmeric, curry, and whatnot. So that's a great way to eat your cake and have it too when it comes to your meals. Now, I'm not talking cake per se. I'm talking about having the ability to not be restricted, having balance without restrictions in your meals, in your diet, losing weight, all of that. Because believe it or not, all of these things like spices, prepping your foods, using certain food items in your food preparation process, they really help to cut those inches around the waistline, boost your metabolism, and you still burn fat and you feel better and you look better. And so spices are huge for me because it's an easy win with them. You can, boost your metabolism with the spices like cinnamon, ginger, and all of that, although ginger is a root as well. But things like ginger, all of those kind of spices, cinnamon, allspice, they all help with blood sugar regulation, reducing inflammation. So when you're looking and feeling puffy and you feel like you're putting on weight and all of that, some of that is just plain old ugly inflammation. And so when you incorporate these spices into your diet, oh my gosh, you do look better. You do feel better. You feel more energized. You feel more alert, all of that. And that's just from using spices in your recipes. Now, I've got plenty of recipes going on Pinterest and freedomatthecrossroads.com, so you can pick up the recipes there. The link will be on the video, so help yourself. Look in the description, connect with me, subscribe and share, and you'll get everything you need in terms of recipes, how to use spices and things of that nature if you want to get adventurous and really want to take that dive. Next thing I've got here is using things like natural diuretics, like dandelion tea. Yes, teas are your friend. They help to trim the waistline. They help to detox the body, particularly the liver. Dandelion tea is awesome for that. Cinnamon tea is awesome for blood sugar. I can't go on enough about that. And so a lot of these things, these are natural remedies that have been used for centuries in places like Southeast Asia, in the Middle East, in Africa. And, finally, people are beginning to get the memo that all of these things can help you lose weight, feel better, and look better, and be healthy. And so these are just small matters. So all of this is within the context of eradicating processed foods with all their additives and all their added sugars and things of that nature, which actually cause bloating. They inflate your waistline, brain fog, kill your immunity. So these are simple ways to eat your cake and have it too. Go to your pantry, detox the heck out of it, get rid of all that canned crap, all of that processed crap. Get rid of it. All those things with expiration dates of 2, 3, 10 years, get rid of it. Because guess what? All the chemicals that went into that for processing to give it that shelf life that it has, guess what? You're ingesting all of that. And it's taking a toll on your body. It's aging you beyond your years. And when you eat a healthy diet, when you have balance in your nutrition, in your kitchen, in your fridge, in your pot, on your stove, when you have balance there, guess what? That balance bounces back to your body. It shows up in your body. It shows up in your skin. It shows up in your waistline. And it's also great for maintaining your waistline. So when you have things like herbal teas, dandelion tea, hibiscus tea, lemon tea, ginger tea, turmeric milk, all these things are anti-inflammatory. They help with the waistline. They reduce excess water. They help to detoxify the body so that all that bloating that you've been carrying around as extra weight, all that extra water that you eliminate that in a healthy way, which gives you a trimmer waistline, which makes you feel better as well. It also impacts your immune system. All of that is wonderful. So why wouldn't you do that? Simple, easy peasy. Nothing complicated. There's no special peel or anything involved, or crazy amounts of money you have to involve. Just incorporate spices into your diet. Eliminate processed foods. Do a sugar detox, which I also have. I'll leave the link in the bio for the sugar detox, and you can join my crew on Facebook at Freedom at the Crossroads for that and get a 7-day sugar detox. Boom. So when you do all of that, you do feel better. You do look better. No pressure. It's easy. And it's easy and it's cheap to do. You don't need to spend crazy amounts of money for some crazy diet pill or anything like that. All you have to do is adopt these practices, these elements into your nutrition and your diet, and watch the results manifest. Now, they don't happen overnight. You do need to get your activity level up. So in other words, you do need to start moving your body. Now, for some people, exercise is a real challenge, especially finding the time to work out. It can be really, really difficult for some people, especially if they have a hectic lifestyle and they're already overstressed anyway. Well, I got you covered there. I also have some help. I can, follow the links in the description and you'll get the help you need. But there's simple ways you can do that. You love music, you love to move, you like to walk, you like to dance, chasing your kids around the house. That's activity. Add that in with incorporating spices into your diet, eliminating processed sugar and processed salt, processed food, period. Leaving off the sugared beverages and all of that, and just having herbal teas, fresh squeezed juices, these are things anybody can do in their house. There's no special equipment required for that. Whole foods are the way to go. And that's how you lose weight, that's how you shed it, and that's how you maintain it, and it's sustainable. And so that also simplifies the whole issue of, okay, what are we going to have for dinner? Well, if you've meal prepped, you've bought your fresh produce and whatnot, say for instance in the winters making stews or my jam and chilies in the slow cooker, it's easy. Just throw your ingredients, your fresh ingredients in the slow cooker with your spices, a little bit of seasoning, as in a little bit of salt. Let it do its thing, come back from work, food is already ready. Nothing involved. So if you want to do the same for a vegan diet, you can do that. You can have vegetable stews, or if you're somebody who does want to still be ingesting animal protein, there are ways to do that too. Some fresh cut chicken breasts, chicken legs, what have you, whatever your animal protein of choice is, throw it in the slow cooker. Ground turkey, ground beef, throw it in the slow cooker, your veggies and spices, and before you know it, you've got a chili. Easy. So I want you to do that. Just trying to show you that there are easier ways than the. So last but not least, we've got fiber. Yeah, that's another biggie for me. Fiber is another way to get around the whole waistline issue. Why is the waistline such a big issue? It's a big issue because people are not eating the right things. Guess what? If you're hungry, constantly hungry, we've all had that. We all made that joke about eating fast food, eating Chinese food, how, sometimes you buy fast food and within 30 to 45 minutes, you're hungry again. Why? Because it doesn't have any of the nutritional value that your body really needs. An indicator of whether or not you've had a meal, a really balanced and aligned meal, is when you're satiated, when you don't feel hungry in an hour, when you don't feel like you can't think because you're suffering from brain fog, when you don't feel lethargic. That's a good indicator that you've had the right type of meal to power you through a few hours of the day. Now, ideally, yes, you need to have snacks, healthy snacks throughout the day, maybe, a couple here and there, but nothing substantial. A snack is just, just an extra boost of fuel for your body to keep you going, as you make your way throughout the day. It's not a substitute for a meal. A snack should not be something like a meal equivalent to a meal, or it's not a snack. A snack is something like an apple, or you have like some homemade granola. Yes, I'm all about homemade granola because after reading some of the labels on these foods, I'm like, no. So that's my easy peasy way to eat your cake and have it too. Spices, fiber, herbal teas, matcha tea, or love matcha tea. Matcha tea is the bomb. Yes, it's got good things in it, but things like this, substituting highly caffeinated beverages and sodas and other fake things, that cuts off the extras around the waistline. Matcha tea, cinnamon tea, ginger tea, all these things are they're anti-inflammatory. They have phytonutrients in them. And to top it off, they help to trim that waistline. So, that's a no-brainer. Just having that on a regular basis makes a huge difference, cumulative difference in terms of stay satiated. It helps you stay full. It helps to clean out your digestive tract, which also clears out inflammatory waste that, if it's left in the system, bloats you up and expands your waistline. And in addition to that, it helps promote the growth of healthy bacteria. Yes. And when you have all those things combined, you look better, you feel better, and you're ready to go. So, having said that, stay tuned next time for another episode.